What's up, boxing fans? It is fight day, fight Saturday. I hope you're enjoying the fights. We have Clarissa Shields and Tony Harrison on one card. The other card, we have Zayas, we have Rohan Polanco, we have Shusun Carrington. It's a really good card on ESPN. I think for right now, it's the last card for Top Rank on ESPN, but we'll see what happens in the future. Now, when we look at Canelo versus Terence Crawford, when this fight even came up out of Terence Crawford's mouth, everybody, trainers, promoters, said Terence Crawford will be destroyed by Canelo Alvarez, right? I mean, let's face it, people thought this was a joke. Unless you were a Terence Crawford fan. No one believed that Terence Crawford would move up 3 weight classes and beat someone like a Canelo Alvarez, who's a king at 168, right? I mean, most people believe, including myself, the only 2 fighters that had a chance to beat Canelo at 168 is Dimitri Bivol or David Benavidez. And I say had a chance. Now, after Canelo's last 2 performances, people are having doubts. And I'm not talking about fans or fanboys. These are professionals. Let's listen to what Bob said before and after Canelo's performances. I don't know the rights to this material. It's for educational purposes only. Let's listen to what Bob Arum had to say.
There's a lot of talk about that.
I think Canelo wipes the floor with him. I love Crawford. I told you when Crawford and Spence that Crawford would beat the hell out of him, but Canelo is a different proposition. It's an interesting fight, but I think there's only one winner.
What fight would make the most? I believe you talked about it in some other interviews, but I just wanted to get Canelo Crawford. What are your thoughts on that fight? Who do you think wins?
I like Crawford in that fight.
Why is that?
I think Crawford is the better talent. I think he's a better athlete and a better boxer. And I just think he's going to win that fight. But it's a terrific fight.
Headlines read, Bob Arum predicts Crawford will win. Wide decision over Canelo. Doesn't rule out knockout victory. So Bob Arum not only does he change his prediction, Bob Arum actually thinks there's a chance that Crawford could stop or knock out Canelo Alvarez. And he's not alone. There's Robert Garcia. I heard Bam Rodriguez predicting that Crawford will win. Usyk, Bivol. I mean, you got some professionals, trainers, and fighters. They're saying that they think Crawford could actually win this fight. And these are dudes before that said that Canelo will wipe the floor with Terence Crawford. Now they changed their pick to Crawford winning after Canelo's last performances. But I think Canelo's going to come with a chip on his shoulder, and we're going to see a different Canelo September 13th. Is it going to be enough to win? I don't know. I'm picking him to win, but I think it's going to be a very close fight, and I think Canelo pulls it out at the end. Now, could Crawford win by knockout? Anything's possible. Like I said, boxer is a theater of the unexpected. Do I expect a knockout? No. If anybody's going to have a knockout, I would think it would be Canelo, but he hasn't had a knockout in 4 years. Former welterweight champion Jaron Ennis has signed a long-term deal with Matchroom Boxing. New weights, new deals, new goals. As a boxing fan, what I'm concerned with is who is Jaron Ennis going to fight next? Now, the rumor is he's going to have 2 tune-ups. Why does he need 2 tune-ups? I have no idea. My question is, who is he going to fight in these tune-ups? You know what I mean? And when are we going to get the Vergil Ortiz fight or Bakram? The big fights the fans want to see, right? Because as a boxing fan, and I can only speak for myself, if Boots has 2 tune-ups, which I hope is not true, when he's ready to fight these top dogs in the division, and we're talking about a Vergil Ortiz, a Bakram, or Fedor. Fedor is 6'5", 6'6", dude. How long you think he's going to stay at 154? Those guys are probably ready to move up to 160. When Boots and his team will say they're ready to fight these guys, they'll be moving up to 160. I mean, especially when you talk about Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz is a big kid. I don't expect him to be at 154 for a long time. Or maybe that is the plan that Eddie Hearn has in place. Avoid all the smoke. Then when they leave, we will take on the weaker division. Now, a couple of Philly fans got mad at me because I said something about that, but it seems from the outside looking in, Boots is a protected fighter. Now, we will see what happens. Will his long-term deal be full with tune-ups, or will we finally see Jaron Boots Ennis on Riyadh season fighting some real dogs? BZ, I'm gone.